What's up, y'all, and welcome to episode 11 of the Fast Break Mill podcast. I'm your host, Fast Break Mill, and to start off the episode, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to everybody that takes time out today to view my content, to go subscribe to my YouTube channel, that follow my TikToks, just everything, giving support to my basketball content. I truly appreciate it, and I'm going to keep on putting out the best content for y'all. I'm gonna be insightful. I'm gonna put out just things you can enjoy, and I truly appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me so far. I'm gonna keep on going strong for y'all. For today's episode, I'm going to be talking about my second half predictions for the NBA season, seeing as we're now at the All-Star break. And let me tell you, I could go on for hours about just different things that have gone on in the first half of the NBA season. But for this video, we're going to focus on my second half prediction. So if you haven't already, please go subscribe to the YouTube channel and please go follow the TikTok account for more basketball content. And without further ado, thank you again for watching, and let's get into the episode. The first prediction I want to talk about is how the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to have the best record in the NBA once it's all said and done. Currently, they have the second best record behind the Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics have 43 wins. The Minnesota Timberwolves only have 38. But the way the Minnesota Timberwolves have been playing of late, Rudy Gobert is playing like a defensive player of the year, like how he's always been. The way Anthony Edwards is taking that next step as a leader to show that he is that guy for Minnesota, and how Cat is still very consistent and reliable. Minnesota finally took that next step. Minnesota did finally take that step to finally become NBA contenders, and it's actually great to see. Not just even talking about those three players, thinking of just supporting cast players like Mike Conley, like Jaden McDaniels. Just a lot of people were really sleeping on the Timberwolves to start the season, but I feel like they've proven that they are a contender and should be looked at as one of the best, if not the best teams in the NBA by the second half. And for my prediction, I truly believe they will be the best team once playoff time. My next prediction for the second half of the season is that the Dallas Mavericks are going to have a crazy push to get into the top four of the Western Conference. And I believe if Dallas makes that top four push, Luka Doncic will 100% be MVP for this season in the NBA. The fact that this man is almost averaging a 35-point triple-double, and the fact he's only ranked 4th because of his team's ranking right now, I truly believe that after that Daniel Gafford trade, after the PJ Washington trade, it's just put Dallas in the front seat to become more efficient, to get Luka more offensive threats. I really truly believe that. I feel like getting this trade with the Wizards to get Daniel Gafford and also Charlotte to also get PJ Washington has definitely pushed the Mavericks into the right direction and pushed them into the right step to become a top team in this league. They've showed the potential to do it, and Luka is going to be Luka. Luka is not going to slow down. If anything, this is just going to uptick him more. I wouldn't be shocked if for the second half of the season, Luka's averaging a 40-point triple-double. I truly believe that if Luka keeps it up and the new additions in Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington, he can continue to impress like how they've been so far, and the team just continues to mesh and get more solid while developing young talent like Jaden Hardy, Derek Lively. I truly believe this team could be a top 3 team in the West, and if that happens, you got to give Luka MVP, without a doubt. My third prediction has to do with the draft lottery. This is kind of flyer, but honestly, I'd love to see it. My third prediction is that the Memphis Grizzlies are going to get the first pick in the 2024 NBA draft and draft the big man from France, Alexander Sarr. And let me tell you, if this young core gets Alexander Sarr after losing Steven Adams, it's a wrap. Like they'll in my opinion, the Grizzlies already have one of, if not the best young cores in the league. You add Alexander Sarr to that young core, they're reaching max potential, and that max potential is championship within the next 5 years, and that's a guarantee at that point. But heck, even getting a high lottery pick this year was really going to help Memphis. I feel like, again, people don't realize that this is not a lost season for Memphis. Yeah, they lost Ja, but they're getting a high lottery pick, and guys like Gigi Jackson, Zaire Williams and Vince Williams Jr. are really out here going crazy and actually developing. So I believe if the Memphis Grizzlies can get the first overall pick and get Alexander Sarr, Memphis, the ceiling is NBA title, without a doubt. So my prediction is that they will get the number 1 overall pick and solidify that they have the best young core in the league. My 4th prediction, this is kind of a homer pick. Again, if you don't know, you know, it's not going to be a show. But I'm a Wemby homer. But I think Wembanyama is going to get quadruple double second half of the season, low key. And I know that's crazy to say because quadruple doubles are very rare in the NBA. But the fact that he recently just got triple double with blocks, and he was literally only 5 assists away from getting that quadruple double, I truly believe Victor Wembanyama has the potential to do it. And I think if he gets into the right rhythm, in the right game, in the right circumstances the second half of the season, I truly believe he can get that quadruple double. And let me tell you, if Victor gets that quadruple double, I feel like everybody's already annoyed with me with how much I'm repping Victor Wembanyama. But if he gets that quadruple double in the second half of the season, which I believe he will, goated. Just letting you know right now, goated. Lastly, my last prediction for the last half of the NBA season, I predict that we're going to have another 60-point game score. Just the way the NBA has become an offensive league, offense at an all-time high, the fact that we've already had 2 70-point games this season, it is not out the realm of possibility to see another 60-point game this season. Heck, it wouldn't be out the realm of possibility to see 2, maybe even 3 60-point games. If we're really being honest, the NBA has just turned into that type of league, and that's not saying it's a bad thing, but anybody's liable to go off for 60 nowadays. It's just the way the league is, and take it for how it is. But honestly, I love it, so I wouldn't mind seeing a couple more 60-point game scores in the second half of the NBA season. So that's my prediction. We'll get at least one more. That's the end of today's episode. I'd just like to thank again everybody who takes the time to watch all my content, like all my content, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the TikTok page. It really means a lot to me. I'm gonna keep on doing all this for y'all because, again, I truly appreciate it. I love doing this, and the fact that y'all love it and appreciate me doing it too means a lot. But I'll catch you next episode, and again, thanks for watching. Peace.